Yeah!
No ass. How can a man have no ass? That's what I want to know. How you walk around with zero ass? Negative.
I'm excited to show you guys a really cool package.
Hi guys, welcome back with the 2 weeks out Pittsburgh Pro 2025 Men's Open and Classic Physique Divisions complete updates.
One, baby. Let's go. Champions here. Let's go! Yeah!
Derek Lunsford is currently under the expert guidance of one of the best Brazilian trainers, Fabrício Pacholocchi, and he's pushing himself to the absolute limit in prep for another potential victory.
Nothing!
Just 2 weeks out from the show, his posing preview shows that he's incredibly dialed in, size-wise as well as conditioning-wise. The details are sharp with every muscle group displaying remarkable definition and fullness. This version of Derek is looking even more impressive than his dominating win at the Arnold Classic. I think we are going to see even a better version of Derek in Pittsburgh Pro. And it's clear he's ready to take it to the next level and become unstoppable. Whereas the mutant Nick Walker is extremely focused and dialed in as he prepares to make his return to the stage in just under 2 weeks.
We were 271, which is cool. I'm definitely tired. I'm pretty much treating this like my Olympia. I'm excited to show you guys a really cool package.
Currently he's weighing in at 271 pounds in the updates, and honestly he looks very impressive, especially his side chest shot stands out as one of his most powerful weapons. I think he will be very hard to beat in the side shots, as he has humongous deltoids and arms and also very well built hamstrings with incredible details there. Although Nick does not have very shapely physique and outstanding structure, but he has very well defined physique, sheer amount of mass, and he's also known for his sharp conditioning. This is probably his first show where he has not openly announced that he is going to win, but he seems very confident to bring one of his best versions on stage. Many experts have him beating Martin Fitzwater and finishing behind Derek in their Pittsburgh Pro predictions. Recently, Martin Fitzwater has been criticized in the bodybuilding community, as many think he is behind the schedule, while some really think he is going to dethrone the mutant Nick Walker this time. His shape, small waist, better teardrops and conditioning are his strength, which he will use against Nick Walker. But in my opinion, if Nick brings his best package, Martin most likely will not be able to beat him. Undeniably, Nick has a wider waist and not really aesthetically pleasing physique, but he takes more space on the stage. He has much wider clavicles and he outsized Martin in probably most of the shots. However, if Nick shows up with a package similar to what he brought to last year's New York Pro, I think Martin will have a better chance of finally beating Nick. Marcelo Cruz is also competing in the Pittsburgh Pro. He does not have the best structure and shape, but he always brings a crisp, sharp package on stage. In the updates, he is 2 weeks out. All the way from Czech Republic, Pavel Biran is 2.5 weeks out in his latest physique updates. It's going to be his first show of the year and he's looking determined to make a strong impression. Gudvito is already in the US training at the Derek Lunsford gym, and he has just given a glimpse of his humongous legs. He has a very wide frame and carries a lot of quality mass, but his back arguably is not up to par, which can hinder him from beating some of the big names in the lineup. Leandro Paris is also competing in the Pittsburgh Pro, where he is set to face Gudvito once again, following their fight at the Arnold Classic Brazil. In his recent updates, he looks very sharp and vascular, and with the added size, this year he can be a dark horse on stage. I hope his midsection this time will be under control with a sharper package. James Hollings had shared an update showcasing his most muscular shot, just 2.5 weeks out from the show. This is one of his strongest shots. He's highlighting his impressive size and definition, especially in his chest and shoulders, giving fans a glimpse of his peak conditioning before the competition. I believe William Bonac will bring again a very dialed-in package to the stage. Given his track record, I fully expect him to bring a well-conditioned, complete package. While I don't see him cracking the top 3, but if anyone slips even a little, his muscle maturity, density and experience could easily push him into serious contention. He's always a dangerous contestant on stage. Slovakian freak Michal Krijo has shared his latest physique update, and his conditioning is spot on. He undeniably has some of the most complete arms, chest and shoulders with incredible details and striations. Whereas we have not seen his side legs and glutes, which are often pointed out as his main shortcomings, which also Dennis James has mentioned multiple times on his podcast.
No ass. How can a man with have no ass? That's what I want to know. How you walk around with 0 ass? Negative. I said, you need to build up some glutes. You can ask anybody, says, listen, you need some more ass.
But seemingly Michal is focusing on improving these weak points, and hopefully he will bring a very well-rounded, a complete package when he returns to the stage in less than 2 weeks. The Classic Physique division has a very strong lineup as well at the Pittsburgh Pro, so let's dive into it. We have Brazilian sensation Carlos de Oliveira. He's making his Classic Physique debut, and in the updates, he has phenomenal structure, amazing aesthetics and shape. And his conditioning is on point with cross striations. And it's going to be very fascinating to see him very first time competing as a Classic Physique contestant. One of the most complete Classic Physique athletes and extremely aesthetically pleasing, Terence Ruffin, is preparing for his return to the stage with a full force at the 2025 Pittsburgh Pro. He has just shared a jaw-dropping physique update less than 2 weeks out from his redemption. He is looking extremely impressive, sharper, fuller and more polished than ever. And it's clear that he's ready to bring one of his best versions yet to the stage. 31 years old Terence has incredible shape, lines and flow, a very classic physique, and with the added size and improvements he has made, it indicates a strong commitment to making a significant impact in the Classic Physique division this year. One of the youngest Spanish Classic Physique rising star, 23 years old Jose Manuel Munoz, is leaving no stone unturned in his pursuit of Pittsburgh Pro dominance. As usual, he's looking very peeled from top to bottom in the updates with striated glutes. He was at 6th place in Olympia last year, so he has already beaten most of the big names of the Pittsburgh Pro lineup. Most certainly, Terence Ruffin will be his biggest challenge for the title. In my opinion, Terence has much better shape, aesthetics and classic physique structure, whereas Jose has phenomenal muscle development, especially his back, which is probably one of the best backs in the entire classic physique division right now, and he always brings a very sharp package. 20 years old, probably the youngest classic physique athlete in the IFBB Pro League, Anton Ratushny is also competing in the Pittsburgh Pro. He has given a sneak peek of his progress less than 2 weeks out to the show, and honestly he looks outstanding. This is going to be his first pro show. One of the most prominent Colombian classic physique athlete, Camilo Diaz, has given a sneak peek almost 2 weeks prior to the show. The Hungarian rising star Richard Nudge has shared his progress pictures 13 days prior to the show. His shape and conditioning look outstanding. It will be interesting to see where he will stand next to the frontrunners of the show. He is already qualified for the 2025 Olympia. Former men's open bodybuilder Brady King is competing in the classic physique division this time. James Anthony has also given a preview of his physique 13 days out to the show. Coach Neil has just shared a front double bicep shot of his Turkish athlete Murat Can. In the update, he's 3 weeks out to the show. He looks very shapely and has very amazing lower half. Leading up to the show, Jamie Leroy is constantly giving his physique updates, claiming he's natural, that he's not taking any PEDs and steroids. And it will be fascinating to see how he performs next to the enhanced athletes. But interestingly, most of the men are suffering from low testosterone worldwide, but still in this current era, some individuals like Jamie can manage higher testosterone levels, which may be helping him to build a better physique than many enhanced athletes. So it's safe to say there is a lot of dishonesty in the bodybuilding community. So that's all guys, thanks for watching and stay tuned for more updates.